Okay, yeah, okay, live chat's up now. I am so sorry. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Here we go. Okay. Hi. I'm so sorry about that first one. Um, let's try this again from the top, shall we? Okay. We're still hung up on the eye, which is still really upsetting. Oh, I see. I think, okay, hold up. I need to do that or something. Something like that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, buddy. Y'all, I figured out why it looks so funny. It's because the way I was doing the eye, it was messed up. But now we got it. I think mostly good enough. But good enough isn't a word we use here. Okay, I know I said I wouldn't use the brush, but I'm kind of using it to figure out what I'm doing, or adding on at least. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh wait, did I add a description? Whoops. No, I don't think I did. I'll go back and add that later. That's okay. Not really describing what I'm drawing. It's literally in the title. Oh my gosh, we did it, y'all. Okay, we got the eyes. Yay. What are you? Which part of this are you? This is the, what are you? If I invert, are you just here? Okay. Okay, if you're just there, you're just gonna invert down. Okay. Oh my gosh. I love his pretty cyan. Like, just the colors of it in general. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh wait, that's the eraser. Try that again. Ooh. Okay, hold up. Oh, because like, okay, wait. Darn. Kind of. A little bit. A little. I think I might stick with that, because it actually looks kind of nice. Okay then. Well, we won't want to erase what we're doing. Now do we? Nope, no we don't. Okay, hi y'all. Okay, so for those of y'all joining in, we have been working on this. If you didn't notice, the first live I low-key messed up, but you know, it's okay. Hello. So, if you want to go back to the first slide and see what little bit I was yapping about, it was just kind of talking about the eye, because I struggled with that for a solid, I don't know, but that's fine. But no, we're still working, we're still working on it, guys. But we're a step closer to then. But other than that, how have y'all been? This is a homemade drawing of season 2, the older version of Vox. I took a personal liking to it, and I was like, well, you know, I want to do some drawing. And lo and behold, my art block came to an end and gave me this idea. If I can get that down, I might move it out a little more or in, don't know. But I will show you the starting base I had for it. Phew. That was just kind of the very, very, very rough sketch of what I wanted the idea to look like versus how it's actually going, which I say it's going pretty well, but I'm keeping it at a duller capacity, that way I can still see it, but work around what I'm doing. Might swap. Okay, I'm gonna that one real quick. There we go. Okay, very nice. Okay, not so nice. Oh, eyes. Where did the rest of the other one go? Wait, what? Wait, no. No, come back. No. Oh no, we lost it. That's fine. Oh, hello. Fix it real quick. There we go. We fix it. Okay. Scared me for a moment because I really, really loved how it was going, and then it went, oh, bye. Okay, it's there. Thank you. I've been working on it for, well, even then before I started the live, I was working on it for at least an hour-ish, probably. So, I see. Trial and error. I've always enjoyed drawing. Makes me happy. Except for when I mess up what I'm doing. Then I'm not as happy, but it's okay. Drawings aren't perfect. Need to come more up and over and down. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Loving it. Alright. I wonder if it does. If it does, then I might... Okay, I might come back to that a little later. I would like to at least move on from that half of it. And go down to the mouth. Because I've been excited to do that part. But how... Oh, there we go. Well... Without making it as thin as a spaghetti noodle, that is. Ah. Just gonna attempt to... Why did... Oh. It's because my hand brushed over. That's okay. Okay. Just kind of... I don't really have much to talk about, I'll be honest. But for what I do know, it is nice to actually be doing something productive. Well, drawing-wise at least. I haven't drawn in a short minute or so. Or posted much for that fact. Oh, when school keeps you busy, be like... Wow. Hi! Welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Oh wait, that's a smudge, my bad. Don't want to be using smudge. Nope. Oh, why's that? I'd love to know. So excited. I love how this has been turning out. I'm so happy about this. Alright. Oh, snap, you're kidding. Oh, cute. So happy. I love balloons. You know, I've had a balloon for so long. It's probably a good thing though. I'd probably try to inhale the helium. Balloons are always fun to have. They just kind of float way up into the air. Okay, sorry about that. Almost got called for a moment. Yes, the wonderful purpose of outline. Oh, hi, Echo. Glad to hear Echo says hello. Silently lurking. What a good activity to do. But, it's okay. Wait. Okay, I am doing it on somewhere. Oh, I was about to give myself a heart attack if I wasn't. Alright. Man, school life be wildin', for real. Gotta stretch a little. Arms are so tired. My fall break has officially begun, so hopefully I'll have a little more time for drawing literally anything I choose. I'll have to figure out the background of this though and what he's thinking about. But it'll be okay, I'll figure that part out later. Okay. Gotta get a nice straight line, hopefully. My hand don't shake too much. If it do, I might start crying. A mostly straight line. Okay. Ah. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. Of course he's going live. That's okay. That's fine. Okay, get the outline across the top. Oh wait, I should probably turn that off now that I've gotten through the main part of it. Am I not even going to outline? I can't tell. I'm gonna flip that real quick. No, I can't see what I'm doing because I'm looking kind of blind at the moment. Whoa. Okay, anyways. We'll fawn over inverted drawing later. First, outline. That way we can see what we're doing. Shaky hands. The enemy of drawing. Okay. Hello. Turn that back to the proper color. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, I could have always just. Yeah, I could have. Whoops. My bad. That's my bad. My hand will stop shaking. I am currently drawing season 2 Box because I was bored. That's what I'm doing. Oof, if everything will stop shaking. But currently, oh my gosh, we're working on the outline portion of this drawing. There we go. No. No thanks. The closest thing you'll get to see is a mask on mine. Oh my god, okay, I'll have to do that later though, not at the moment. Later. Okay. Sorry. A series of mine I've been waiting to be updated, just finally updated, so excited to read that later, but not my concern at the moment. Okay. Let's see. We can fix that a little bit. There we go. Well, we don't want to intrude on that part of it. Okay, there we go. Me personally, I love season 2. Season 2 turned out really well. Cannot wait for the next season or where it's gonna go because that turned out really cool. But we're gonna have to see where that goes from there. I can't wait to see what they have planned. It sucks that it was postponed for so long though. I mean, granted court, but like, still. But you know. Oh, I can't wait for that to be updated too. That would be so cool if it could get updated sometime soon. I miss it. But maybe since now that they've finished Has-Been, they can start working on Helluva a little more. Just a little. Even if it's one of the shorts again, I still wouldn't mind. It's probably been about 10 months since the last episode of that one been revealed. Or uploaded. It was like the Mary Sinsmith one, I think, or something like that. But that's okay. Either way, still cannot wait. But what do y'all think about season 2? Because me personally, just saying. Or if y'all have seen season 2. If you haven't, I would recommend 2, but, you know. Can't force nobody. Man, my hands are a little shaky. Nope. Like I said, the closest thing you'll ever get to it is a mask over it. Huh? I don't think I understand. Moving on. Oh, I forgot those details. Oh yeah, it's because it was part of the outlining. That's okay. Man. We'll get a better budget some days, guys. Trust. Alright, let's zoom in on this little detail just a little more. It's more like right that. We'll go back and fix that in a moment. Not my concern at the moment. bring this down a little bit. Man, I'm really happy with how this one's turning out. That might be why it looks like that. A sock? Oh, no. Okay. Q&A. A food that should be... No. Alright, so this isn't a sock, but it's, I do need to actually wash it, though. But what this does is, it covers my ring and my pinky. That way, it prevents me from moving the screen. So by wearing it, it helps with keeping the screen from moving and undoing progress as well, because I've this happened before. And it made me upset, because I lost a lot of good progress. Hello. Welcome in. Anyways, but that's why it's on my hand, is to help me not move it. How are you? I'm gonna have to go back and fix that again. Won't worry about it right now, though. It'll be okay. Good enough. Oh, he has like these little... Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you. It's been a little while since I've actually posted anything, so you know. Ah, yes. Whatever this is. Alright, let's go down and fix that up a little bit. Or at least that smidge it a little bit. Well. There we go. Okay. Might just redraw all these characters just for the fun of it. Maybe. Depends. Would be fun, I guess, and give me something to do. Maybe another day. But for tonight, we are going to focus on this one character. There we go. Okay, now that we got that part, I'm going to have to go back and fix it again. Yay. I have to figure out what kind of background I want to be on. Thank you. Excuse me, sorry. Alright, let's also move up our chair while we're thinking about it. There we go. No, the chair's moved up a little. Oh my gosh, if it'll stop wiggling so much. There we go. Okay. Alright. Oh, I forgot about the hat up here. How could I forget that? It was right there up at the top when I first started. What in the world? Oh, I see. Okay. Man. If there's anything I dislike about drawing, it's like whenever, like, especially digitally, like when you have to like recolor something, like earlier I had to recolor the pants to be like a lighter shade-ish kind of. That way I could still do highlighting right here. I don't know if it's okay, that's like the brightest it can be. But it's there, I promise. But it might pop out a little more when I give it a nice background. But I also had to recolor the hat as well because it was not okay. It was a funny looking shade. And I'm like trying my best to color match it without actually using the colors of the reference photo. Like using the eyedrop tool is what I mean. I feel like if I had to think about a hard character to draw on here, who would be a hard character to draw out of this series? I feel like either Velvet or Valentino, low-key, would be hard to draw. Like, Valentino in the sense of, like, his overall character design, but Velvet as in, since hers swaps around so much, I feel like she would be a little bit harder for me to do. Might do, like, a scene where I have, like, all three of them. I don't know. Beats me. I don't know. But we will still continue with this one because I am loving this one. I was so happy when I first started drawing this drawing right here because I was looking kind of bored and I was like, wait, instead of staring at the image, why not draw your own? And I was like, good idea. So I started drawing my own, and so now we're on my favorite part, outlining all of it, and then from there figuring out what kind of background we want to do because I have no clue at the moment. As I said earlier, I will not be face revealing, not at all. Nope. Hello. Face revealing will not be on the menu at all because of publicity reasons. Good lord. But like I said, the closest thing you will ever actually see is one of the masks actually handmade. There's a couple shorts showing how, but that'll probably be like the closest you'll ever actually get to see. But other than that, nope, no plans on it. Unless I accidentally do it, but that's few and far between. Gotta stay safe on the networks. Yep. Huh. I didn't catch that earlier, I suppose. I'll have to add that in. Well, that's the color of it right there. So what I'm gonna have to do this right here. Make it just a little darker, like that. And I have that color. There we go. Now I can erase this. Oh, wrong part. Go back here. There we go. Thank you. Sometimes I'll forget small details. But small details make the difference. In the world of drawing, at least. Nope. Maybe somewhere in the future, but not this year or the next. Yep. Well. You know, I love the theories about how they were like the past theories about how they were gonna die or how they did die. That was so cool, and like especially how a bunch of people predicted boxes. That made me really happy just to kind of see that come true. And I was like, oh wow, that's really cool. Is there any other detail from there I'm missing? But my sleeves. Nope. Was just that. Okay, now we can go back to outlining. There we go. Man, color differentiating is difficult, especially when you can't see too well up close. Oh, well, that's probably worse. Okay, hold on. That's better. Yeah. There we go. It's probably as straight as I'll probably be getting close to doing. There we go. Your hand's okay, a little shaky, but you have to like deal with it. Be like, yep. Okay. Oh, my hand is forever going to be so shaky. It's okay. Is that all of it for this part of the drawing? No, his eyebrows. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. He had eyebrows. That's okay. We can fix that real quickly. It looks like the way his eyebrows work is like, they're like, yeah, actually kind of like that. But need like, yeah, like that. There we go. Very good, very good, very good. Duplicate it, swap it around, rotate it, and shrink it down. That should have not rhymed so well. There we go. Okay. Finally. All finished with the outline aspect of it. Yay. Now that we have the box. Oh my gosh. Cute. Alright. Man, I love randomly writing someone's colors. That sounds so weird. Alright. Can finally get rid of that and work on the background. Yay. The proper background I was hoping to give it. I want him to be laying in like a grass field kind of thing. You know? It's like in this field. Okay, we're in the field. Alright, now we are going to have to... Whoa. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Alright, let's add another layer on top of that. Oh, okay. Gotta add some texture somehow. You know, grass is kind of silly like that. You never really know what color grass will be. But you just have to kind of like mess around with it. Try new things, colors, I guess. I don't know. Ooh, that might actually look good in the end. Okay, wait. What if I like blur this all together or like smudge it all together? Oh, that's some interesting. Oh my gosh. Yes, that works really good. Okay, wait. Okay, I need to smudge this like in like an outward way since he's like laying down. Oh my god. Hello. I'm using Ibis Paint X for drawing. That is currently what app I am using. It is one of my favorite apps and would personally recommend it for beginners. Because when you hear about Ibis versus Procreate, Ibis is definitely the easier platform to be using when you first start. But then if you wanted to try something a little harder, then you could go to Procreate, which me personally is a little harder to navigate since I haven't used it as much. But Ibis is a good beginner's app for drawing, personally. There we go. Here, let me show you. Oh wait, do I have it changed? Oh wait, here we can use this. This app right here, this middle one. That's the app we're currently using. Yep, all made with Ibis. Yep. It depends on like which brush you use, because different brushes can do like different effects with it. So, I don't think I've heard of that one, or I haven't. I don't remember. Let's see. Sunlight. That's what we're doing next. Just shrink down my reference window a little. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yep, Ibis would be one of my personal favorites with the here, let me close out the reference window. For navigation, it's rather simple. Like your basic brush tool is this one right here. And then if you go through here, it will show that it's locked, but you can actually just click it with the ads and watch it. So that you'll have to you can skip premium. But other than that, there's like there's like a lot of different brush choices, and depending which one, it can change. And then like you can do like your custom brushes. Like me personally, this is one of my favorite ones that I've done, I think. But I normally use it for stars, but I might use it later. But then just basic eraser, smudge, and others. But other than that, really easy for use. Mm-hmm. Yep, if I remember correctly, I think it gives a tutorial on how to. And once you learn to navigate it, or if you mess around and find out for yourself, it's really fun to use. There is an animating feature which I haven't messed with too much because I use FlipClip for animations, but it could be used for that. But I don't know if it'd be harder or easier. I would have to figure that out. But other than that, I would recommend it. Um, time lapse, kind of. I will show you what it does kind of do. Okay, I'm gonna pray God I did it on there later. Oh, well. That is the only thing, is after a while it will give you an ad after you exit out your canvas you've been using, but it doesn't have too many ads normally. Not on my end, at least. Oh my gosh. We can skip the ad already. I can show you what I want to show you. There we go. Okay, so it does give something like that. So if you come up here into the corner, you'll see it has like a play button, kind of. You can control how fast or how slow. Normally, infinite is one of the better ones. So this just kind of shows you like how I've gotten what I got to for time lapsing, basically. But if you wanted like to show like each and every brush stroke, then you would have to actually screen record your art, which can take up a lot of storage in your phone. But normally, it can do that, basically. I'm gonna save that later. But in short summary, yes. You're welcome. Have a great night and or day, depending where you are. Need to add depth, like shadows. That's what I need to focus on next. Might use white instead. Excuse me. There we go. Okay. I might texture. Actually, you know what? Texture sounds like fun right now. So let's do that because I have nothing better to do. Well, there we go. Ta-da! Yes. Alright. Texturing my clothes. Start with the sleeves. Because they look the loneliest at the moment. Shut that out a little bit. Go to this one. Oh wow, that did not make hardly a difference. Well, try that again, I suppose. But like just kind of. Oh, there we go. There we go. Almost a half. How could I forget? Man, you can't even tell the difference right there. Turn it black. Okay. Well, I think this is where I'm going to end it for tonight. Thank you for joining me and have a great day.